Hello, 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 my beauties. Oh my gosh. I I hope my lighting is okay. I've got a lamp here, like an incandescent, kind of warm, which I like, but it's more subtle. And then I've got like my daylight, like blasting lamp, which you can see because it's casting a shadow here. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I did not want to compete with the Super Bowl. So as I'm filming this, it's the Monday after the Super Bowl. I wouldn't have really known about it except a friend mentioned it. This is how I'm trying to stay distant from media, most media. Okay, so welcome. Hi, it's Yogini Viv. My name is up there. I'm using StreamYard, which I love, which is this app here. Any of you starting a YouTube channel, StreamYard is really nice. Welcome. Say hi in the chat. I did not want to compete with the Super Bowl, okay? I mean, I would have been obviously just swamped, right? I know most of them. I don't know how many of you really would have watched it, but it's kind of sweeps you in, like partner or your son, your grandpa, somebody was watching it, right? You might have been watching it. So I did not go live. Hey, yesterday, Rick and Halisi from Our Black Utopia, they were live. They've started going live on Sunday afternoons, which is it's YouTube, but that's my usual time to go live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Say hi in the chat and let me bring up my comments. Yeah, he calmly replied. And I can, if you have a channel, especially if you want to get it seen and you're a member of the community, say hi. So yeah, I just wanted to share with you and also find out from you, those of you watching, if you're watching in the replay, welcome as well. Welcome from the future. um, because this is not my usual time. So I don't know how many of you are regulars, okay? So you may see numbers fluctuate, or most people are going to watch in the replay. But welcome. I wanted to give you an update and also check in as to how you're doing, and in terms of it being the early part of the year, right? The start of the new year still. And remember, one thing I want to leave you with from watching this video, from spending time here with me, is that you can start anytime. Okay, so now we're in February, and you can start fresh in February. You can start a new week. You can decide at any time that you're going to start something fresh, that this is like your new year. Okay, I see the numbers went back up. I think some of you got cut off. Welcome. Say hi in the chat, and I'll put you up on screen. I'll put your handle and your comment up. Say your name, and welcome to the community. Most of you know I talk about mindfulness, spirituality, stress, a little bit divine feminine, and I want to keep broadening that out because those are the videos that are doing really well if I say divine feminine. And I've made some beautiful affirmations, and haven't really made a meditation per se. Maybe that's one more thing I can do with the divine feminine. But to live the divine feminine that's like overarching. And then below it, like I want to just let you guys know, check out my video that I just made for you. The gentle yoga for the kidneys and the urinary system. Now, 177 people have watched it, and for that, I'm really grateful. Those of you who are like, why, I don't know if I need that. The kidneys, the urinary system, it's the genitourinary system. It affects reproductive health. It affects how much energy you have, okay? The kidneys, as you know, especially in the Black community, we have really high rates of kidney disease and things like that, okay? And stress is a huge part of that, okay? So please watch that video and do it. Do the practice. It's gentle. I don't do anything really crazy. I really don't. Okay. So any of you, if you have not done yoga, you can do that, okay? You can try it. Trust me. Let me just check what else I've done there. Do you have any questions about that, about the gentle yoga for the kidneys, urinary system? So for the bladder, the kidneys, as I said, really vital for your health and your longevity, how long you live. So do the practice. And I'm on the cover of the thumbnail in a green top, okay? That one was about a week ago. So check that out. Let me know if you have watched it. It's not the type of thing, if you watch it, it'll seem boring, but if you do it, you'll be like, oh my God, I feel so good, Viv. You really will. So do the practices. And like I said, it's very gentle. I don't think I even do anything standing. It's none of the yoga. I'm talking about a video from a week ago, those just joining, kidney and bladder health. And calmly, you probably, I have not done a chair yoga, but calmly replied, unless, let me know, is there a disability? Because I think you could probably do, thank you for asking that. Okay. I think you could do this. I'm on the floor. Okay. Look at the thumbnail. I'm laying down. Not to say it doesn't take some effort, but I'm bringing energy to the kidney area in the back. And I'm doing that by working certain meridians, okay, that run through and nourish the kidneys. Very, very important. And also, especially in the winter time. Okay. Now I think we're ending winter. We're in late winter where I am, but you can do that practice at any time. Okay. I'm really bringing that to you from my expertise. I didn't just pull it out of my, this is from my knowledge of traditional Chinese medicine and acupressure, shiatsu massage, which, you guys know I used to do. Okay, so check out that video. Let me know, anybody watching, you have bad knees. Let me think. I don't think in that kidney video there's anything that would bother your knees. If ever in a yoga video they do, I think I might have you kneel sometime where you bend your knee. Just sit on your butt instead. Okay, calmly. That's a great question. Yeah, I think I do have you once kind of come up. Let me see. Okay, because I don't want you, if my background's dirty, I don't want you to see it. I have you come up sometimes to kneeling like that, sitting like that. And don't do that if you have bad knees. And you wouldn't, because you're like, I can't do that. What you could then do is just sit, but try it. I think that you'll be able to do it. I do. Who else is here? Hey, say hi in the chat. Just type in the chat. So Calmly had a question about my yoga video that I put out. Do I ever do chair yoga? I don't. I could record a chair yoga video. That's true. That's actually a good idea. Maybe I will record one. And again, that's probably easier for me, because part of the problem, guys, when I film a yoga video for you is getting the setup where the camera can get wide enough and yet hear me. It's logistically not that easy. So that's why I haven't been doing that many yoga videos. Who else is here besides Calmly? So as I wait, if you have any just questions about recent videos that I've made, like I said, I made them for you. The yoga videos, when I focus on the chakras, do really well. And so what chakra do you think the kidney urinary system would most correlate to? It's a quiz. Yeah, what do you think? Kidney urinary system, genitourinary, first chakra, second chakra, or third? What do you think? So I should probably just put a chakra in the title and more people will also see it. So yeah, check it out. I put a lot of effort and love into it and editing it. And I know you'll feel great when you try that practice, the gentle yoga for the kidneys I'm talking about. So how are you doing with following your dreams? What's going on? Yeah. Oh, okay. Calmly replied, said 2. I'm sorry. Now I don't know. Are you saying you have 2 bad knees? Like both knees are bad? So how are your dreams going for the year? How are your dreams going for the year? I'm going to give a moment. Also, I may have this set where only subscribers can comment. YouTube has that because some channels get a lot of weird people, like trolls. Okay. I don't tend to get that. I really don't. I genuinely don't get that. I have a beautiful community. And so, but I might have set it where you have to be a subscriber to chat. So if you find you can't type anything to me, it might be for that reason. So just go ahead and click the subscription button. So let me show you my suitcase that I got, because longtime followers know since before 2020, I wanted to go to Italy. Now, I have been to Italy twice. I have been to Italy twice. Where have I been? Let me know if you have traveled abroad and where you have traveled to. I'd love to know that. It tells me more about you because I can't see you. It's so funny when I meet subscribers, like they're like, "Oh, and I've never seen them, but they know a lot about me. They feel they know me." So tell me a little bit about you. Where have you traveled recently? Have you traveled recently? Okay, that's the question. In fact, let me put, I think I can make it can I make it a comment? Hold on. Yeah, where do you want to travel? And I know the world is crazy right now. That's my other thing. The world is like so crazy right now. How do you feel about travel? And again, if you're watching this, it doesn't have to be like imminent, like, oh, I don't know. I don't know where you are in terms of that. Like I have some people that are really young who watch my channel, like 20s, I was calling them bliss babes. And then I have more mature women, 50s, 60s. So let me know in the chat, do you want to travel? And if so, where? And in the meantime, I might have to stand up and you'll see my kind of crazy, ugly leggings. Got them from the thrift store. Very comfy. They were new from the thrift store. My thrift store, because I love thrift store shopping. Literally, people who have a store or boutique will just give them stuff. So sometimes there's like brand new tags on stuff there. So let me show you my suitcase. Okay, and the problem with this, any of you who have cats, I was talking to one of my subscribers. You can tell I'm dyslexic. Here we go. And she was saying to me, she loves when Percival, I don't want to say his name. He's sleeping. Percival is sleeping. Okay. You guys, I have to keep this. I wanted to keep it out because I wanted to really pack it and check it. So this is carry-on only. So any of you watching in the future or now, do you think it's possible to travel for 3 weeks with only carry-on? I need your help. I need your advice. Okay. So the theme of this video is, how are your dreams going? How are your intentions and your goals going? Let me know. And I know you're watching because I can see the number of you watching. So type in the chat. 1, do you want to travel? Or how is the goal that you're working on, Goddess, right now? How is that going in February as I'm filming this? So yeah, while you giving you time to comment, if you want to comment. So this is, what brand is this? Swiss Gear. And let me do something here. Rather than lift myself up, I think I'm going to put the luggage up. So I really like it. I'm thinking I was going to do an unboxing, which is not my usual on my channel. So yeah, I had made a vision board, goddesses. And in the vision board, I had made the luggage like a red. So this is like a burgundy though. Hold on. This is a burgundy, but so I really like it, right? Pockets here, and I like that this pocket, I actually really started to film this, so I may not do this. I may do a separate video. So this pocket, what I like, it extends out. Another pocket here. I like soft-sided luggage. So again, if you've traveled a lot, please tell me, do you think hard shell is better? Or do you think like soft? Because to me, I feel like I could pack more. I can try to, fool the airline and try to get more in this way. All right. And then it has a handle here and then a handle on the top. So, and a handle on the bottom. So it's for overhead. So I want to travel. My goal is to get to Italy for 3 weeks. Do you think I can do it with just a carry-on? Well, with a carry-on and then a shoulder bag, which of course I'm going to stuff with stuff. Let me know if you think I can do it. Like, have any of you ever traveled for that long with just carry-on? And the reason I'm doing that is I hated waiting for luggage. When I traveled before, yeah, I'll put up, calmly replied, thank you. There's another comment. When I traveled years ago, I hated waiting for luggage, and it to come through and then like, and then my luggage looked, because I usually got a black, because I actually like black. I got a black luggage. Everybody had black luggage, and I know, and you could put different things on it. And that's what I did. I tied on like a ribbon, whatever, whatever. This way, it's like it's with me. It won't get lost. And so this is one of those four-wheel rollers. Back in my day, they didn't have that. They seriously only had like the two where you leaned it and pulled. So I've never worked with these swivel wheels that they're saying. So we'll see. But I'm really excited. We'll see if the swivel wheel works once this thing is loaded. Okay. We will see. So it seems pretty sturdy. It seems like it could snag a little bit because it's like a weird, can you see that? It's got a weird texture. There you go. So I'm excited. I really am excited about this. I'm still waiting for the passport to come, my passport, and then from where I'm from, which is the Caribbean. So it's a Caribbean passport that I needed to renew. That was the big thing. The real old timers know I had like a mistake in my birth name. At birth, the person messed up my name. At birth. I had to have a letter removed. That took, I literally got just so overwhelmed, and, I got scared about it because I literally felt like trapped because of one letter, like things weren't matching. I've since talked to people about this and other people where they're like, oh my God, yeah, every time we come through, there's like a letter is wrong. And then we have to so it's not uncommon. It's not an uncommon thing. Let me know if you've had that as well, if there's any issue for you in like your name and so I just got so stressed about it. And you guys know, I was just dealing with a lot last year. So I'm really excited in 2024 to kind of keep things moving. I'm going to put up your comments. Again, feel free to comment. I'd love to hear from you. So do you want to travel? And if so, where? Wonderful with your goals. Oh, okay. Do you have 2 goals? What are your goals? Yeah, share them out. Don't be afraid to share what you're working on. This is a community where you're going to inspire us. You're going to inspire other people. You're working on your book. The universe just gave you an insight. Oh, great. Great, Kamali. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah, my love, it's okay if you mentioned before, you can mention it again, because between when I do readings for folks and what their real name is versus their screen name, I'm not able to track it. But yeah, I think that's wonderful. So you can tell me again and then explicate on it. I think that's wonderful that you are writing a book and you just got an insight. That's awesome. The premise of the foundation of the book, that's really great. That is really great. Let's see. Good, good, good. So that is what I'm doing, is working on that, waiting for the passport and trying to plan my itinerary. So if any of you have traveled to Italy and gone to, may as well use the community and what you know, right? If you have gone to, other than the big 3, so I've already been to Venice, Rome, and Florence. I think twice for each. I would never say this directly to an Italian. I have to be very careful, but I didn't love Rome. It was so crowded. It was crowded, but what else put me off a little bit was, which at the same time I also found fascinating in terms of travel. There was like the Colosseum, right? The ruined, there are ruins, and then there's a modern building. And then there's a crumbling ruin, and then there's another modern building. It was so, as an American, someone who grew up in America, if you've traveled to Europe or any place on the planet that has it's different though, where you're juxtaposing modern and ancient. My mind was just like, and also the traffic in Rome was very intense. Okay, very, very intense. So let me know if you want to travel. Where do you want to go? Where in the world would you want to go and see? And if you have, where have you been? And especially for my replay folks, some of the questions I've asked, do you think I can do just a carry-on for 3 weeks? And my thought process is, and I went for 10 days my last time with my dear friend, with my buddy who passed away. So this is my first trip without him, traveling without him. I remember going to the laundromat in Florence, Italy. So I'm going to bring enough for a week, and then I'm just gonna do my laundry and I'm gonna wash some stuff, and hang it out, God, goddess willing. Like that's the plan. I just don't want to bring one of these huge ass suitcases because then you're walking, you're trying to catch a bus, and I'm going to be wrestling with a suitcase. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments, either in the live chat or in the comments after, what you think. I really want your advice because I haven't traveled a lot. Okay, I haven't traveled a lot lately. So, any questions for me? Any questions? I feel like I'm definitely catching my typical audience at a time that they don't know that I'm on, but I know a lot of you are going to watch in the replay. Hi, and I know I'll hear from you. Let me see another recent video that I did that had a really beautiful meditation. It's a meditation for balancing your brain and your body. And I didn't want to give away the punchline in the thumbnail, but maybe I should. It's about becoming aware of the masculine and feminine energies in your body. Okay. So look for that. That was just 3 days ago, and it just starts with meditation, and I may change the title. But basically, I say that it's meditation for your brain and your body. But what it is it helps to balance the masculine and feminine energies in the body. So maybe I'll change the name. Maybe I'll change the name to make it more directly what it's about, so that anybody who clicks on it knows what to expect. It's a really, really beautiful meditation. If you have not seen that yet, please do watch that. Like I said, I'm going to change the title to something like Meditation for Balancing Masculine, Feminine, Body, Energy. And it's very powerful. I taught it in my Divine Feminine program, which is still running. And that's why I've been so busy, like running that program and planning it. Obviously, you plan out what you're going to do, you practice it, and I'm like creating the syllabus. So that, I want to say, had how many women enrolled? Either 12 or like 14. And then of course each week, some people aren't there, so it's hard for me to say what was the final number, but it was around 12 or 14. And that is Awaken the Divine Feminine, and that is on my website. I really enjoyed teaching it, and I definitely will teach it again. That's something I'm going to repeat. Absolutely. Absolutely. So who else is here? Anybody else who doesn't feel shy? I feel like there's somebody lurking who wants to say hi. Okay. And if you don't say hi soon, I am going to be heading out because I actually have a class. Actually, I need to head out. I just wanted to pop in, like I said, not when the Super Bowl was on Sunday, which is my usual time. But let me know your answers. Where do you want to travel? Or where have you loved in the past that you've been? I'd love to know. And my questions about carry-on and any other tips you have. Like if you have other places in Italy that you really liked. Hey, romanticist. Hey there. Are there any place in Italy that you have been to that were not the big three? That's where I was going. Not Rome, not Florence, and not Venice, that you'd like. Because I want to see some more off the beaten path. I'm thinking of going to Assisi, of St. Francis of Assisi. When I've looked at pictures of that town, I get a really wonderful spiritual feeling. It's where he meditated, and he was known for his connection with animals, especially birds, I believe. So like in the Catholic tradition, but I'm the type of person, I can feel that whatever the person's background, I can still feel their level of spirituality, and the area is beautiful. I think it's in Umbria, like near Tuscany, but I think it's Umbria. So anybody out there who knows places in Italy that you loved, please, please, please share it in the comment. Okay. But I just wanted to give you an update. So I've got to run to this class. I'm taking a class that's supposed to be for psychotherapists. I am not a psychotherapist, and it's, I'm learning a lot. And it's really kind of hard. They give us readings that are like 40 pages. Any of you who've gotten like a PhD or a master's, that they're giving me stuff like that. And I'm like, oh my God. So I've got to run because it starts like right now at 6, but love you. And I look forward to reading your comments and commenting back. All right. Ciao. Bye-bye.